Hello, Cancer, and welcome to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your mid-month check-in for October 2020. Excuse me, guys. Let me get my braids here out of the way. I've been recording, and they keep falling into the camera, so... this is going to be Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also if this message happens to be about love and you've got Venus with Cancer in your chart, these messages may resonate with you as well. I want to thank everyone for being so patient. I did take a small break from YouTube. My family and I have made a huge relocation and we are finally settled in. So thank you for your patience. I am back now. So the Strength card is the very first card out. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So you guys saw that, right? I was not going to take any more cards, but I am going to take this and I'm going to put it with Strength. Okay. 10 of Cups. All right. What's on the bottom of the deck for you, Cancer? Let's see. 3 of Rods, forward movement. No longer procrastinating, I see. So, for those of you where this is indeed a situation where family or marriage is involved, it looks like this has been a situation where you've had to kind of push through with that Strength card. Some of you could definitely have a Leo involved, as I said before, with Strength. King of Swords is all air energy, so that would be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Nine of Pentacles definitely seems to be the place that you're in now. So this is a place of feeling stability. For me, Nine of Pentacles is always my solo dolo card. It's very different from the 10 of Pentacles, meaning the 10 of Pentacles is about stability, wealth, success, right? Tangible success, right? Material success. But it is success within a partnership or a family or a unit. And with the 9, it's that same feel, but it's with one person. And this seems to be your kind of independent energy right now. 4 of Swords is coming up. So it feels like for the rest of October, you could be kind of isolating yourself, taking a break, resting and recuperating and recovering with the 4 of Swords, especially if you've been through kind of an ordeal here, especially if you've had to be this kind of King of Swords. The King of Swords is very decisive. You know, everything is very black and white with the King of Swords. There's no gray area here for you, Cancer. Very stern, authoritative kind of energy. If you look at his stance, it is very clear that this gentleman means business. Do you see that? Look at his face. Take a look at his eyebrows, the way he holds his sword. Oh, goodness. I wish it would focus. Okay. Well, as you can see, for those of you that could catch a glimpse of that, that is, it's a very kind of serious energy here. All right. Very much like his counterpart, the Queen of Swords. The difference between the two is the Queen of Swords is kind of like, she's been through some things. It's almost like she's been kind of scorned. And that's why she's kind of quick to cut things out. It's a kind of defense mechanism. This one, not so much. This is just like what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And that is how I proceed. All right. There are no emotions involved with this one's actions. All right. So let's start to get kind of a better understanding here. The great thing is, bottom of the deck, there is forward movement. And I feel like it almost feels like this forward movement that's now kind of happening for you, Cancer, is taking you a long time to get here. All right. It almost feels like I'm so tired, but I'm finally starting to move forward. I'm finally starting to move on, especially if this is going to be for you guys where you are coming out of a partnership where kids are involved or where a home is involved or where there's been like a lot of emotional investing, a lot of love here. These are 10 cups. That's a lot of love in those cups, right? But it would have been a very difficult partnership because there's strength, right? So let's get some clarity here, right? I'm going to be clarifying with the Morgan Greer miniature tarot deck. I love this deck. As you can tell, I've had this deck for a while. It is one of my favorites. There's the Queen of Cups coming out. Some of you could have been dealing with another Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But Cancer, I'm going to tell you what I immediately feel is I think this is you in your situation. I think that whatever the situation was, had you in this position. So the Queen of Cups lets me know that there is a lack of emotional balance. Well, when she's in reverse, she lets me know these things. A lack of emotional balance. Also, emotionally, you're not very healthy. This is you feeling see that sound that I just made? That's what you feel like. Just kind of like not yourself, right? Some of you could have been dealing with depression because of this situation. You could have been feeling very drained. And I think for a lot of you, you'd have been emotionally and mentally drained here in this situation. It's weird because I'm feeling like, but I put so much in, you know? So this could have definitely have been something that Cancer, you were fighting for, wishing that you didn't have to fight. So I keep hearing the word fighting, fighting, fighting. So you were either fighting for this thing or there was a lot of fighting. If that's you, please let me know in the comments what the fighting means here for this situation. King of Swords. Now, Cancer, this could have been your energy or someone that you had to deal with here. King of Pentacles in reverse pops up. Okay. So I'm going to draw one more. King of Pentacles in reverse is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo's energy. But this is about there being a lack of stability, all right? For some reason, I am getting like a pull. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like you guys may have had to stand your ground here, especially if someone was trying to take from you when it comes to your finances. You're getting the 9 of Rods here with this King of Pentacles in reverse, all right? So the 9 of Rods is defense, right? It's kind of looking out and knowing something's coming, and this time I'm going to be ready for it. So there, on most decks, you will see this person kind of ready to strike. They usually have a club in their hand. Sometimes that club is on fire, but they're ready. And they've kind of like, it's almost like you can sense that someone is coming for you. And more than likely, they've already done this before. And you're like, no, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, it ain't gonna happen. All right. So it's like, no, I feel like you are having to be very, very stern, or you've had to be very, very stern, especially if someone was trying to take something tangible from you, whether it was your money, whether it was some sort of possession, anything that you could touch that you worked really, really hard for, that was a part of your material wealth, your material stockpile. You seem to be in this position of having to defend it, right? Some of you may have actually gone to an individual to help you defend this, whether this was a lawyer, whether this was a judge, whether this was a father figure. Some of you may have actually gotten help to do this. Now we see you in this very kind of stable energy where you're by yourself, but you are stable. So it feels like this could have definitely been successful in some way. This defending what's yours could have definitely been successful. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Solo dolo. But taken care of and content. All right. Page of Swords. Some of you may have, yeah. Okay. So not giving this. Okay. So yeah. So some of you could definitely have children in this equation. Page of Swords would be air sign children. All right. So think Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if there are children in the mix. But for others of you, that's not what this Page of Swords is going to be. This Page of Swords is going to be about you kind of observing, standing back, maybe even doing a little bit of spying. But I feel like this is you kind of gathering information, really kind of gathering information here. And it feels like whatever you're seeing here is not granting any second chances, or you're not feeling very good about what you're seeing. All right. For those of you where court is involved, it almost feels, judgment in reverse is not the greatest thing, but I don't feel like this is a judgment against you. You could be observing that there's been a negative judgment against someone else here. All right. If this is indeed kind of a court case that's happening here. But for most of you, I think that this is you kind of standing back, thriving in the stability that you still have. And it's almost like making a decision to not go back to that or to not do something. It's like, I'm never going to do that again. Never going to do that again. If you are spying, the information that you are seeing here, the information that's coming to you is also kind of supporting this judgment in reverse. It's like, no, I saw what you did. I heard about what you did. Someone called and told me. I saw that on social media. I am never coming back to that. I will never do that again. Nothing's changed there. Four of Swords. Again, resting, recuperating, recovering. I feel like this is needed. All right. Especially if you have gone through the fighting or having to fight for something here, having to stand your ground. You could be really, really tired. Others of you, it's just time for a freaking vacation. Like it just is. Four of Swords here for Cancer. Okay. Your cards are coming out very easily. There's something that, it's about balancing your energies. I saw something that looked as though, I was looking. There's that. All right. Balancing your energies. Some of you could have been, it's crazy. Like every one of your court cards, except your Page of Swords, every king and queen is in reverse for you, Cancer. Do you see that? King of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Rods now in reverse. So some of you could have been dealing with a very kind of difficult fire sign here. Think Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For others of you, I think this is you kind of like letting your ambitions go. This is just like, okay. For some of you, you're going to be kind of isolating yourself from beautiful, intoxicating people, especially if you got a thing for very attractive, very abundant. I just heard flashy women. If you got that kind of thing, and women from different places as well. If you've got that thing happening, I feel like you're going to be kind of stepping back from that. All right. Where it's like, no, I'm not trying to date. I don't want to be in the mix. You may be budgeting here with this Two of Pentacles, but for a lot of you, I feel like you're going to be trying to just find some sort of balance. It's like after the storm. Moving forward, but trying to finally get your footing after kind of going through a whirlwind of emotions and a whirlwind of different changes and actions here. You could be shutting others out to give yourself some space, and that's okay. Take your time. Do what is best for you. It does seem like you are making progress, and it feels like this is progress that's supported here. So take your time, Cancer. Take your time. And if you have to step back or even not be as ambitious as you are normally, that's okay, because this isn't going to be permanent. I feel like this is just just kind of like a couple of days at the end of October here. Just 2, 3, maybe 4 days of you just kind of stepping back and taking a moment to yourself. Do what you must, right? So with that, Cancer, take care. For those of you where this resonates, definitely leave me some comments below. If it did not resonate, check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus, all right? And if you are interested in booking a session with me, everything you need to know is in the description box. Cancer, take care of yourself and the ones around you, and I will see you soon.